able to work unrestricted and really experiment with new materials and new techniques that perhaps they may not have wanted to before, or may not have realized they could, or maybe it was more subconscious. But these works by Dawn Freiling called Fence Bundles, usually she doesn't really title her works. Her concept is that she really wants the viewer to appreciate and engage with the work on its formal properties alone. I mean, if you read into it different things, so be it, but her main objective is to really elevate and highlight the formal properties of art. But what's interesting about these pieces is the type of material that she's used and reimagined into sculptural forms are chain link fence, sort of an atypical material you might not necessarily, might not be your first thought when you're thinking about creating a sculpture. But I think, so you have these women artists who were working in the 90s at the exact same time that maybe more politically minded artists like Rachel Lakowitz was working, but yet you see such a diverse range of the way that artists were working, and I think that really is indicative of the 90s and that time period where it really was a transitional moment where sort of things were being pulled from all different inspirations and influences. And then if you look back here in the pavilion, we have two works by the artist Millie Wilson. And these works sort of play into both the formal properties, but also referencing, much like Rachel Lakowitz's work, referencing sort of the marginalization of women within the art world context as well. And so what she's done with these works, the forms, you see the plank forms in the back, they're very geometric, and they have sort of that simplistic structure as many minimalist artists, which was predominantly, which was dominated mostly by male artists at the time. So you have these forms that sort of reference that movement, minimalism. At the same time, she's done something really unexpected and incorporated these very organic, sort of very typical symbolic female forms of real human hair, women's ponytails. So this is called Ponies Light and Ponies Dark. It's also, too, talking about body politics and sort of overlapping into that discussion as well. And then we're going to end back over here, back into the middle part.